What is good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This match right here is probably hands down one of my best ever matches. Hands down. As you can see, I'm using Froch, and I'm going up against none other than Canelo. This is actually my first match since the latest update, where they ended up giving some fixes to Tyson Fury. Hopefully they'll end up doing the same thing for Sugar Ray Leonard, because he's still kind of OP in my opinion. And unless you really know what you're doing online with him, you know, if you go against somebody who's even mediocre, you know, it's a high chance that they're going to get a lucky knockout. Again, if you don't know what you're doing. But yeah, this is probably one of my best ever matches right here. The combos that I put together, you guys are going to see the scorecard. And I'm going to let you know right now, I unlocked hella Steam achievements with this match right here. You'll see them pop up at the end of the screen. And the way I got the win, last second KO. I mean, literally last second. Like, not last minute, last second, bro. And it was a hell of a fight. But I knew early on that I could use my jab. As you can see, I'm popping him, and he's getting hella aggressive. Which a lot of players, they're kind of aggressive anyway, especially if they have like a big name boxer. And also since Canelo received, he also received some love in the latest update as well. Like he got the liver, what do you call it? Pretty much on every weight class now, the liver destroyer perk. So, but yeah, man, Froch, he has hella reach on him. I think he has the most reach in this division, and that's why I wanted to kind of choose him.
Through the hook, didn't land.
And he also has a good height advantage, which actually towards the end of the match, you'll see it was actually starting to give me problems because he started connecting with his uppercut, and he kind of figured through the way that Froch, he holds his block up. You can kind of see he has a gap in between his hands. And he was just piecing me up with an uppercut. But again, the jab is so essential. And also, knowing the space, knowing the range between your boxer and the opponent is key. You're going to see here in some of the later rounds how I don't even put my guard up. I just kind of come to him. You know, just kind of because I know that the range is where I want it to be, and at any second I can either step back or step into any one of my jabs. So, and you can see, boom, piecing him up. He tried a couple of times to kind of get me on the kind of get me in a corner, and what I want you guys to know is, you know, these guys, when they get aggressive like this, if you keep your guard up, right, two things are going to happen. You are, first off, they're going to get winded, and they're going to get gassed out, and if they're smart, they'll back up. And two, your block is eventually going to break. Your guard is eventually going to break because it's taking too many shots. I'm going to tell you right now, the better thing for them to do is to back up, because if they haven't knocked you out with all of that wind, you know, by the time they're done gassing themselves out, if you come back with a well-timed power punch, it really doesn't matter which power punch it is. Chances are you're gonna knock them out. Chances are you're gonna knock them out, or you're gonna daze them really, really bad. So all of that aggressiveness, you know, let them do that aggressive work. You know, let them do that aggressive stuff.
He fails to score with that left hook.
Most of the time, they're not smart. They're just going to keep going for headshots. And again, I kind of, you know, the body shots in this game, they don't do as much damage. I think a lot of people are expecting kind of, you know, like noticeable damage, the way you see noticeable damage, like on the face. You know, like you see the cuts, you know, in the blood. But when it comes to the body, you know, you don't see him really like walking any different. You know what I mean? To let you know, oh yeah, his, you know, the left side of his body is messed up, right? Like maybe that's something that'll change in a later update. Some of the animations will kind of show that your damage is inflicted. Like maybe if like you get a cut above your eye or something like that, the blood leaking will kind of make you grimace, you know, or like kind of your left eye will kind of be closed. You get what I mean? But yeah, Masterclass right here, man. Good match.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
And another good tip about throwing a jab is don't get too repetitive, right? Don't get too repetitive with your movements, period. Like I see a lot of people kind of doing like this back and forth, and as you guys can see, look at the scorecard. This is honestly, this is what it looks like throughout the match, guys. I put on a show. I ended up dazing him, and I knocked him down. I want to say 2 times. He got the business. Every time he thought I wasn't gonna shoot my jab, I shot it. And every time, you know, he tried to be offensive, I was defensive. I just had him so off balance. Look at him throwing them crazy ass hooks, man. I know they said they kind of buffed those hooks, but in my opinion, they need to buff them a little bit more. You need to really get winded if you're throwing them same punches with the same arm. It doesn't matter if it's the same punch type. The fact that you're throwing a punch with that arm, period, it should leave you more open. You should be more vulnerable. Because in real boxing, the boxer would read on to that so quick. You know what I mean? And they would slip. They would do some kind of motion, you know, to get themselves open and to knock you out if you're doing that crazy shit. And I would like it if the game would actually be a little bit more realistic. You know what I mean? Like more sim. You know, like this crazy shit that he's doing right there. Man, if I, you know, in real life, if I was to piece him up with some shit, bro, he would be dancing all over there. Like, he was trying to find his space again. But they don't, you know, they don't really reward you with the timing the way that you should be. Also, the slips, you know, while they are a good thing, I feel like they're still flawed. Because let's say your opponent goes to throw a punch, and let's say you go to slip in either direction, the game will kind of like auto-track the opponent's punch to automatically kind of help you connect still. You'll notice it where you could tell he was just throwing reckless, you know, the opponent might be just throwing reckless hooks to your head. If you slipping or you dodging out of the way of that, the game shouldn't automatically make your opponent turn towards you. He should have to turn towards me to get those punches back on center. I don't think video games are ready, where people are ready to be that advanced with the boxing games. So yeah. But yeah, guys, that's kind of it for me. I'm gonna leave the commentary right there. If you did enjoy the fight, leave a thumbs up, man. Let me know who's your favorite boxer to use right now. And what are you learning from the game? You know, are you learning anything about the sport of boxing by playing this game? Yeah, leave it down in the comments below.
Misses with the left uppercut.
I would definitely encourage you to watch the full fight. Turn the commentary down if you want to. You don't have to listen to me, but just kind of watch the essence play out. You know what I mean? Just watch the beauty take place. Because again, this game is a 12-round kind of boxing game, and I keep stating that. It's not. I don't think this game is meant for you to knock anybody out within the first 3 minutes. 3 rounds. You know what I mean? It's meant to go the distance. Because it's meant to be more of a technical boxing game. Knockouts should come from good timing rather than you just spamming hook shots and shit. But yeah, guys, without further ado, we're going to leave it right there. If you enjoy the content, leave your boy a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. And I think in this round coming up, this is when we get our first knockdown. But yeah, guys, until next time, peace.
Take that jab well at all. Caught him with that power punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Giving us a high-tempo show. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Hit him with a left jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He blocks that jab. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This fight could not be any closer. Which fighter's going to get clipped first? He misses with that jab. Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice job by him to block that jab. Another scoring shot there. And he misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I don't know which fighter is winning this. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Big swing and a miss. Figure out the combination to this safe. And he just missed with that left jab. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier. What a shot that put him down. Would be wise here to take the full 8 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. But that seemed to be like a feel-out round. What do you think, John? And there's the bell for round 10. Nobody home with that hook. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
They miss with the jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He takes that jab. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
That was...
Who will be buzzed first? Defense is not an option for these two. Missed him with that uppercut. Lands the jab. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That one will count. Nice exchange here from both men. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen?
Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? Miss with that jab. Jab misses. They both want a highlight reel knockout. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good right jab. He blocks that jab. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. He got caught. Oh, and what a huge punch. That huge punch sends him down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That was hurt.